Welcome everybody to Wellness Wednesday. I'm your host, Mike Warren with Alternative Health Concepts, and today I want to kind of follow up to 2 weeks ago. Today I did a little short expose on sugar and how that really can be detrimental to your health. That's pretty obvious to most of us, but still a lot of us don't understand all the hidden sugars and everything else. I want to go into another little area today that is related to that. It's related to our health and our well-being as far as weight goes, or obesity. Sugar is obviously the #1 cause of obesity today. We used to believe, and we were told, that it was fat and that we needed to go on a low-fat diet, high carb, to be healthy. That's kind of the typical standard American diet today, or SAD, if you will. And it really is sad because of what it's done to us as a population. We are fatter now than we've ever been here in the United States, and unfortunately, that is linking all around the world now. And we're still one of the fattest countries in the world today. Now, sugar being the major cause of that, we know today now that sugar is the cause, not fat. There are a lot of fat can be an issue. There are bad fats and good fats. We learned a little bit about that, talked about that before. But today one of our staff writers put together a blog this week and was doing some research. And it's really amazing to me. As you know, we're all about immune health at Alternative Health Concepts. And we have our product biopro-plus, which can help rev up your immune system and get you back on track. You can go to the link that's right here on this page. If you're looking at this in review, or if you're live, you can click on that and go learn about biopro-plus and find out the benefits for yourself and how it can help rev up your immune system. Well, the interesting thing is that one of our staff writers found was there's a direct link between our immune system and fat or obesity. And there's a lot of research, and I'm going to be quoting today out of the Journal of Endocrinology, one of the papers that was done in a research paper that directly related fat cells, or white adipose tissue, they call it WAT for short, and how that this is actually an organ. So we have a couple different fats in our body. We have the white adipose tissue and we have the brown fat. You've heard both of those probably. Well, the white adipose tissue is actually an organ. It has all kinds of different attributes to it. The amazing thing is there's immune cells even within that. So we know that our immune system is in our body. It helps and it modulates our whole body up and down. Our immune system does. And it gets rid of pathogens coming in, and it fights cancer cells. It'll do everything. Again, as I've always said, and you've heard me say many times before, that our bodies are perfectly designed to heal themselves. Okay, so now we come to this whole thing, and I wish I could take it a step further. I wish I could tell you, hey, go take biopro-plus and you're going to lose weight. Well, we've actually had a few people say that, and now maybe there's a little wiggle room here for us to maybe draw that conclusion, but I don't want to go there, and that's not what I want to talk to you about. I want to talk to you about is that your immune system is so important to the way your whole body functions, and now we know that there's a direct correlation with our fat cells in our body, which we all have to have some of. You can't have a body with no fat, or you would not survive, because our fat cells, or the white adipose tissue, its main purpose is to store energy. And unfortunately, when you eat more sugar, we create more white cells, or white adipose tissue, which is fat, to store that energy, because sugar converts very quickly to energy, but your body can't use it as fast as we usually consume it, or as much as we consume, so it wants to store it, and that's why we become fat. So we know that obesity is a major risk factor for metabolic disease. And so what this study showed, and let me read just a little bit. It says, with white adipose tissue, or WAT, inflammation is emerging as a key underlying pathology. Now, its major role, this white adipose tissue, is energy storage, as I mentioned. It is an important endocrine organ, producing many bioactive molecules termed adipokines, which not only serve as regulators of systematic metabolism, but also possess immunoregulatory properties. And it went on to say that this white adipose tissue has a whole bunch of different immune cells in it, and different types of immune cells, from leukocytes to killer T cells, regulatory T cells, activated macrophages, different things like that. And what the body wants to try and do is take all these different parts of the immune system and keep our body in homeostasis. Well, what this study showed, that if we get too obese, then what happens, as opposed to just helping regulate our immune system, it starts causing massive inflammation. And we know now that massive inflammation, or any inflammation, is what leads to degenerative disease of all types, whether it's cancer or HIV or any of the autoimmune diseases, different types of arthritis, anything like that. All is inflammation related. So the higher our fat is in our body, the more inflammation we're going to be creating. So that's why it's so critical to us all to keep our weight in check. How do we do that? We've talked about it a 1,000 times if we've talked about it once. You got to eat properly. You've got to eat good nutrition. You've got to cut out the sugar, or at least a huge majority of it. We all eat way too much sugar. And you can go back and look at my previous video on that. Exercise, we've got to do exercise. But now we know that there's a direct link to our immune system and the way our body reacts to weight. So why not get your immune system operating at its optimal levels? And that's why I'm here today. I want you to go look at our product. I want you to go to alternative-health-concepts.com and look at our product, biopro-plus, and see if that might be a supplement that might work for you, that might help you. Remember that we have an unconditional 90-day guarantee on that product. So please go check it out. Find out what it can do for you. You'll be happy you did. I know that. You'll get over sickness real quick, and if you got the flu or anything else that's still going around, it's still strong out there. Get some biopro-plus and get rid of it quickly. So at any rate, I wanted to just touch bases with you for a few minutes. Thank you for listening. There's a direct correlation between weight and our immune system. And now that we know that, what's kind of interesting is the immune system is all encompassing. It's not just to help fight disease when it comes along. It's to help our body stay in that constant state of homeostasis. And without a proper operating immune system, we are going to be subject to disease. And now we know we're going to be subject to weight gain if our immune system isn't properly working. So find out more about your immune system. If you start there, you can probably overcome almost any disease. You can probably overcome any obstacle that you're facing with your body, with inflammation, sore joints, on and on and on. The list is never ending of all the different problems that weight gain brings to us. And now we know that our immune system can actually help with that. So I wanted to just touch bases with you on this wonderful Wednesday. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Get well if you're sick. Get back to work if you're watching this at work. And just have a great day and a healthy Wednesday. Love you guys all, and so glad that you're here and glad you're part of this family. If we can do anything for us, reach out to us. Go on our website and shoot me an email. I'd love to hear from you, and we'll get in touch with you. I'll get right back to you, and maybe we can help you with some issues that you may be facing. So until then, until next Wednesday, have a great week and stay healthy. Thanks for watching.